Welcome to Educators Corner, where everything and anything regarding assessment is discussed. So let's dive into today's discussion. Before I go further, I have a question. Have you ever given a test as a teacher, as an evaluator, as an assessor, and realized that it didn't actually measure what you wanted it to measure? Or have you noticed that while grading a test, you are coming up with scores that are inconsistent? If this is you, then you are not alone. Many teachers, many assessors, many evaluators struggle with creating assessments that are fair, accurate, and meaningful. And that is where the two concepts of our today's discussion comes in, the concept of validity and reliability. Let's start with validity. What is validity? Validity refers to whether an assessment actually measures what it is supposed to measure. For example, let's say you are testing students' math skill, but your questions are worded in a way that is confusing. You might end up testing their reading comprehension instead, and that becomes a validity issue. Now, on to reliability. What is reliability? Reliability deals with consistency of scores. If you give the same test to the same student under the same condition, they are supposed to get similar results. A situation whereby the result they get varies, then there is a reliability problem. Think of it like a bedroom scale. If it gives you a different weight every time you step on it, you will definitely not trust that scale. Why should we care about validity and reliability as teachers, assessors, and evaluators? Well, if your assessments aren't valid, you might not actually be measuring what you think you are measuring. This can lead to unfair grade of students and misleading data about their learning. And also, if your assessments aren't reliable, you might see inconsistent results, like two teachers grading the same essay very differently. This can be frustrating for everyone involved. For example, imagine a student who studied hard but got a low grade because the test questions were unclear. That is unfair to the student, I must say, and it doesn't help the evaluator, neither does it help the teacher or the assessor understand what the student actually knows. Now that we know that validity and reliability are important and what they actually are, let's talk about how to improve them to bring about good assessment results. For validity, here are some practical steps on how it can be improved. One of such steps involve making sure that our assessment align with our learning objectives. Then number 2, let's say we are testing for math skills. Our questions should focus on maths and not reading comprehension. Lastly, to improve validity, we should avoid using ambiguous or overly complex wordings. How can we improve the reliability of our test? To improve the reliability of our test or assessment, we need to use clear rubrics, what some persons call marking guide, for subjective assessment like essay or project. This can help ensure that different graders are on the same page. You can also train your graders to apply the rubrics consistently. Another tip that can help improve the reliability of our assessment is to use variety of question types, as in a mixture of question types like multiple choice questions, short answers questions, and essay questions. This reduces the risk of bias and gives you a more complete picture of student learning. So there we have it, a quick introduction to validity and reliability, and also some tips to help you improve your assessment. I would love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to creating tests or grading assessment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video, where I will be talking about good questions, poor questions, good rubrics, and poor rubrics. Thanks for watching today's episode of Educators Corner.